What's going on, y'all? Welcome to The Truth Don't Hurt, where the truth doesn't hurt, it just hurt coming from me. Let's talk about the draft real quick. People talking about the hype is around Ted McMillan, Luther Burden, the Ohio State wide receiver. Homie, they ain't even the best wide receiver in the class, G. Not Travis Hunter either. He ain't the best wide receiver in the class, homie. You know who the best wide receiver in the class is? Savion from TCU. Savion Williams. So you motherfuckers always want to go here and look at things in regards to college production. So you going off of production and them going against other kids, homie. You need to be looking at how does that game translate when you going against grown ass men. You understand me? And look, I'm not saying that Ted McMillan is a bona fide scrub, but I'm saying is the way that y'all rating him, you're vastly overrating that nigga, man. Because he is not no number one option. And I am not taking the number two option in the first round. I'm not taking Luther Burden in the first round because he is a number two option at best as well. Savion Williams has number one wide receiver potential because of his ability, his physical characteristics, and what he does, and the attributes that he got to get open and to be able to do it at a high level at the next level. And he makes plays. Motherfucker was sitting over there running a rock, catching a rock. I mean, come on, G. Got some CeeDee Lamb resemblance, in regards to how the Cowboys was using CeeDee Lamb out the backfield. And come on, man. He has number one wide receiver potential. And Savion Williams, he seems like a Philadelphia Eagles / Seattle Seahawks type of wide receiver, right? But out of all the wide receivers, because it's a trash wide receiver class, he's the best one. Then Luther Burden, because of his ability to run after the catch. Then Ted, he built like a low-ass boy. He ain't running away from nobody. He a big body, but he ain't going to be able to use that so-called big body until he grows into his grown man body. But he is top three because there ain't that many good wide receivers, man. There's a lot of gimmicky wide receivers in regards to how he goes about his business and how he plays. He's one of the, probably you could say, as a pure wide receiver, right? Not saying that he a number one, but he's one of the pure wide receivers in regards to how he goes about his business, how he plays the position, right? He's able to go get the ball, right? Good little catch radius, right? But he ain't. It's kind of like the Keon Coleman, right? Because I like the Keon Coleman a tad bit better than I did Ted McMillan, right? And you can be a wide receiver that isn't fast and still go ahead and create separation, right? Look at Anquan Boldin, Larry Fitzgerald, all them. So he has some work to do, but at his peak, Ted McMillan is not a number one wide receiver. You made this fucking mistake with Brandon Ayuk. I told niggas a while back that Brandon Ayuk ain't no number one wide receiver. When you was expecting him to be a number one in a Super Bowl, what did he do? Clamp, nigga. It was barbecue chicken out there, homie. Right? So Ted is more, I heard a comparison more to like Drake London. I can agree to something like that. Drake London ain't a number one wide receiver. Drake London is a complimentary wide receiver. And Ted is a complimentary wide receiver. Right? At best. At best. So he's going to have to go ahead and box out and use that body, but he going to have to hit them weights. He going to have to get big out here. You know what I'm saying? Because he too damn small. You sit over there and press his thin ass, it's barbecue chicken. So he going to have to go ahead and grow into that grown man body. I like the way Luther Burden plays. I had him slightly over Ted McMillan because of his ability to run after the catch. And that, I believe, his ability to run after the catch will translate to the next level. But he also is not a number one wide receiver. He's a complimentary wide receiver. But Savion, that quickness in and out them breaks, come on, pay attention. It ain't all about statistics, man. It's all about how it translates. You motherfuckers sit over there talking about, oh, he had 150 yards in this game. So fucking what? It probably was against bums, scrubs, you all the shit, man. You gotta take in everything into account when you looking at these players, G. You gotta take in everything into account. Oh man, he went against he put up a 300-yard game against Bowling Green. Motherfucker was against Bowling Green. You better. If you an NFL player, you best to bust their ass. You know what I'm saying? But what did you do when you had a marquee matchup? Did you show up? Did you show out? Did you show up and show out? You know? So that's some of the things, right? Because there's more to it that you need to look at when you evaluating these players. And Savion has it. He gets in the right situation because regardless if you're a good player, you can get fucked up by the situation. Look at Bryce Young. Bryce Young was the number one quarterback coming out. But him going through that shitty-ass organization like the Carolina Panthers, fucking him up. You know? CJ Stroud was in a little bit better situation. So, of course, motherfuckers will go ahead. But you get Bryce Young some weapons and some protection, watch you bust niggas' ass. So, yeah, man. Savion. Remember I said that. I hope all y'all keeping all these damn receipts. I done told y'all, look, come on, man. I do this shit. I hope all y'all looking at, bro, I ain't done. Because I'm looking. Cause man, when we talk about them D tackles, that D tackle class, them some scrubs too. That defensive end, ooh, man, I got some shit to say. But all right, y'all, we gone.